How is allowing men into women's sports even a conversation? Now, Democrats, you are supposed to be the party that are protecting women and women's rights. Yet, we're allowing and fighting to keep men in women's sports where men aren't just dominating, but oftentimes women are physically being hurt in these occasions. Now, we must recognize that this is clearly a problem. We must protect our young girls who are the ones who are working really hard to be good at a sport just to be dominated by a man who has infiltrated the sport. Now, this has even been recognized by the poster child for the new Democratic Party, Gavin Newsom, the governor of California.
Would you do something like that? Would you say no men in female sports?
Well, I think it's an issue of fairness. I completely agree with you on that. It is an issue of fairness.
So
it's deeply unfair.
Would you speak out against this young man, A.B. Hernandez, who right now is going to win the state championship in the long jump? I can see you wrestling with it.
No, I'm not wrestling. I'm not wrestling with the fairness issue. I totally agree with you. By the way, but I just didn't realize.
It's 890 medals and trophies that we know of in the last 5 years.
Now, this conversation isn't meant to offend anybody. I have a video talking about the truths about gender dysphoria. And just a quick recap, we need to get to these kids and check for the imbalances of the spine and imbalances of their hormones through and prior their years of puberty to really address these issues. Now, that is a separate conversation, but to just finish this off, we must protect women. We must keep men out of their sports. Now, we must recognize how this is a perfect example of how party ideology separates and divides the American people truly on conversations that defy common sense. And for the Democratic Party, present quite the contradiction to be protecting women's rights, yet allowing men into their sports. Let's dismantle the system so we can get to the truths and truly help our children who are being preyed on by false narratives and divisive ideology.